God says, a special message for you tonight. I'm so proud of you. Give me just 1 minute, please. I'm here in your room. I am speaking to you right now in a way you were not expecting. And if you feel even the slightest pull in your heart, do not ignore it, because this moment was arranged for you. You are not here by accident, and this is not just another passing word you scroll past. This is a pause in your life that carries something deeper, something meant only for you, and if you stay, you will understand why tonight feels different. I am here with you, closer than you think, and I need you to listen because what I am about to reveal is tied to something you have been waiting for. Type Amen to affirm. When I say I am proud of you, I am not speaking lightly or casually. I have seen every silent battle you fought when no one else noticed, every tear you held back, and every moment you chose to keep going, even when it felt easier to give up. You may feel overlooked by the world, but I have never once taken my eyes off you. I have watched your strength grow quietly, and tonight I am stepping closer to remind you that your effort, your patience, and your endurance have not been wasted. You might wonder why I say I am here in your room. It is because I want you to understand that I am not distant or unreachable. I am present in your life in ways you cannot always see, and this moment is one of those times where I am making my presence known to your heart. I am near you in your thoughts, in your breath, and in the stillness you feel right now, and I want you to stop for a moment and truly feel that. If your heart is even slightly moved right now, take a moment to like this video and share it with someone who might also need to feel this presence tonight. There is a reason I asked you for just 1 minute. It is not because I need your time, but because you need this moment to realign your spirit with what is already being prepared for you. You have been rushing through life, carrying weight that was never meant for you to hold alone. Tonight is not about pressure or fear. It is about clarity, comfort, and a quiet strength that I am placing back into you. I know there have been moments when you felt like you were falling behind, like others were moving forward while you were stuck in the same place. I know you have questioned whether you are truly seen, whether your prayers are heard, and whether your efforts are leading anywhere meaningful. But I need you to understand something very clearly. Nothing you have done has been ignored, and nothing you have endured has been without purpose. What feels like delay to you has been preparation in my hands. I have been shaping you, protecting you, and holding back things that were not meant for you while quietly guiding what is. You may not see the full picture yet, but tonight I am letting you feel a small part of it so you do not lose hope. Type 777 to receive blessings. There is something shifting in your life, and it is not loud or dramatic, but it is real. It is happening beneath the surface, in places you cannot see, and it is starting to move toward you. This is why I am asking you to stay with me in this moment, because I want you to be aware when it arrives. I do not want you to miss what you have been waiting for just because you stopped believing too soon. You have carried disappointment, and it has made you cautious. You have been hurt before, and it has made you guard your expectations. But tonight I am gently asking you to open your heart again, not to the world, but to me. Trust is not about ignoring your past. It is about choosing to believe that something better is still possible. I am proud of you not because everything has been perfect, but because you kept going when things were not. I am proud of you because you did not let your pain turn you into someone you are not. You stayed kind in a world that can be harsh, and you stayed hopeful even when hope felt fragile. I want you to understand that being proud of you is not based on your success or failure. It is based on your heart, your resilience, and your willingness to keep moving forward. That is what matters to me, and that is what makes you stronger than you realize. Tonight is not about rushing into something new. It is about recognizing what is already changing inside you. You are not the same person you were before, even if your surroundings look the same. Something within you has grown, and that growth is about to meet the right moment. I am here to remind you that you are not alone, even in your quietest and loneliest moments. I have been there with you, listening to your unspoken thoughts and holding you when you felt like no one else could. You may not always feel it, but my presence has never left you. There have been moments when you felt like you were doing everything right, yet nothing seemed to move in your favor. You questioned your timing, your decisions, and even your worth, wondering if you were somehow missing something important. But I need you to understand that not every delay is a denial, and not every closed door is a loss. Some things were kept from you because they were not aligned with where I am leading you now. Type yes to affirm. What if a simple 7-second brain ritual could wipe away your debt and open the door to real abundance? A leaked CIA document reveals a short technique that is now helping everyday people move out of debt and attract wealth. Tested by 4 major neuroscience labs, this easy practice done at home is turning financial struggles into improved lifestyles. People are buying homes, cars, and enjoying travel. But this information could be taken down at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. I know the weight you have been carrying in silence. You have smiled when others expected you to be strong, even when your heart felt tired and uncertain. You have held on to hope when it felt like hope was slipping away. And you kept believing even when answers did not come quickly. That kind of strength does not go unnoticed, and it is one of the reasons I am reminding you tonight that I am proud of you. You are not behind, even if it feels that way. Your journey has been different, and that does not mean it is wrong. There are things I have been protecting you from that you cannot see yet, and there are things I am preparing for you that require patience. Trust that where you are right now is part of a bigger plan that is still unfolding. I want you to release the pressure you have been placing on yourself. You have been trying to control outcomes, trying to make everything happen in your own strength, and it has left you feeling drained. You were never meant to carry everything alone, and you do not have to prove your worth through struggle. Let me carry what has been too heavy for you, because I am already working behind the scenes in ways you cannot imagine. There is a shift happening inside your spirit right now. It may feel subtle, but it is real. It is a quiet, strengthening, a steadying of your thoughts, and a soft reminder that you are not lost. Even when your mind races with doubts, I am anchoring you in something deeper that cannot be shaken. You have faced disappointment, and it has made you cautious about expecting good things. You have learned to lower your expectations so you do not get hurt again. But I am asking you to trust me enough to believe that something good can still come into your life without bringing pain with it. Not everything that comes to you will break you, and not every blessing will be followed by loss. Type 222 if you trust God. I am not asking you to ignore your past, but I am asking you not to let it define your future. What happened before was part of your journey, but it is not the end of your story. You are still moving forward, even when it feels slow, and every step you take is bringing you closer to what is meant for you. There is something I have been preparing that will meet you at the right time. It will not come with confusion or chaos, but with clarity and peace. You will not have to force it or chase it, because it will align naturally with where you are. That is how you will know it is from me. I see your heart, and I see your intentions. You have wanted to do what is right, even when it was difficult. You have tried to stay kind, even when others were not kind to you. You have held on to your values, even when it cost you something. That is not weakness, that is strength, and it is shaping you into someone who can carry greater things. Do not compare your life to others, because their path is not yours. What is meant for you will not pass you by, and what belongs to someone else is not meant to be yours. Stay focused on your own journey, because that is where your purpose is unfolding. I want you to slow down for a moment and breathe. You have been thinking too far ahead, worrying about things that have not even happened yet. Bring your focus back to where you are right now, because this moment is where your strength is being renewed. You do not need to have everything figured out tonight. You only need to trust that you are being guided. You are not forgotten, and you are not overlooked. Even in your quietest moments, I am aware of you. I know what you need. I know what you desire, and I know what will bring you peace. I am not distant from your life. I am involved in it, even when you cannot see it clearly. There is a reason you felt drawn to stay here a little longer. It is because something in you needed this reminder, needed this reassurance that you are not alone. Let this feeling stay with you, because it is not just emotion, it is a gentle confirmation that I am near. You are going to be okay, even if things do not make sense right now. What feels uncertain today will become clear in time, and what feels heavy will become lighter. You are not stuck, you are in a process, and that process is moving forward even when it feels slow. There were nights when you lay awake, thinking about everything that could go wrong. You replayed situations in your mind, wondering if you made the right choices or if you should have done something differently. That kind of thinking has been exhausting, and it has taken away the calm you deserve. I want you to understand that you are not meant to live in constant worry, because I am already ahead of the things you fear. Type 1010 if you walk by faith. You have been trying to prepare yourself for every possible outcome, thinking that if you are ready for the worst, you will not be hurt again. But that way of thinking has kept you in a place of tension and fear. I am asking you to trust that you do not need to control everything to be safe. You are safe because I am with you, not because you have predicted every possibility. Is it really possible that a 7-second ritual could turn financial hardship into sudden prosperity? A study connected to a CIA leak introduces a short money ritual that is already changing lives. Approved by 4 neuroscience labs, it trains the mind to draw money toward you. People who once struggled financially are now living their dream lifestyles with luxury homes, vehicles, and travel. But this information might not remain online. Click the description and comments now, before it is permanently removed. There is a reason your heart feels tired, and it is because you have been carrying responsibilities that were never meant to be yours alone. You have been trying to fix things, hold things together, and make everything work, even when you were running out of strength. I see how much you have given, and I see how little you have received in return, and that is why I am stepping in now. You are not being left behind, even if it looks like others are moving faster than you. What you are building is deeper, stronger, and more lasting than what you can see on the surface. Quick progress is not always stable, and what I am doing in your life is meant to last. That is why it has taken time, and that is why it will be worth it. Type 555 if you trust in Jesus. There are things I have protected you from that you will only understand later. You may have felt disappointed when something did not work out, but you did not see what it would have led to if it had. I was guiding you away from paths that would have drained you, hurt you, or taken you further from where you are meant to be. What felt like loss was actually protection, even if it did not feel that way at the time. You have also grown in ways you have not fully recognized yet. You have become more aware, more thoughtful, and more grounded than before. You have learned lessons through your experiences that no one could have taught you any other way. Those lessons are not just memories, they are tools that will help you move forward with greater clarity and strength. I know there have been moments when you questioned your own worth. You looked at your life and wondered if you were enough, if you were doing enough, or if you would ever reach the place you dreamed of. Those thoughts have weighed on you, but they are not the truth about you. Your worth has never been based on your achievements or your mistakes. It has always been rooted in who you are. You are not defined by the moments when you felt weak or uncertain. You are defined by the way you kept going despite those feelings. Strength is not the absence of struggle, it is the decision to continue even when things are difficult. And you have done that again and again, even when no one was watching. There is something I want you to hear clearly right now. You are not too late. Whatever you feel you missed or lost, your story is not over. There is still time for things to change, for new opportunities to come, and for your life to move in a better direction. Nothing is beyond restoration when I am involved. You do not need to rush into the future to feel better. The peace you are looking for is not waiting somewhere ahead. It is something I can give you right now. When you allow yourself to trust, even a little, you create space for that peace to settle in your heart. And once it settles, it becomes something you can carry with you, no matter what happens around you. I am here with you, in this moment, not as a distant voice, but as a steady presence. You do not have to search for me far away, because I am already near. In your thoughts, in your quiet moments, and even in your uncertainty, I am there, and I am not leaving you to figure everything out on your own. You are going to see things change, even if it happens slowly. The situations that feel stuck right now will begin to shift in ways you did not expect. The answers you have been waiting for will come, not always in the way you imagined, but in the way you need. And when they come, you will understand why the waiting was necessary. For now, I want you to hold on to this feeling. Let it remind you that you are not alone and that you are not forgotten. Let it give you the strength to take your next step, even if that step feels small. Every step matters, and every moment you keep going is bringing you closer to what is meant for you. It is not loud, it is not dramatic, but it is real, and it is meant to steady you when everything else feels uncertain. You have spent so much time trying to figure everything out in your mind. You have gone over the same thoughts again and again, hoping that if you think long enough, you will find clarity. But clarity does not always come from overthinking. It comes from trusting that not everything needs to be solved at once. I am gently leading you step by step, and you do not need to see the entire path to take the next step forward. Type 1212 to claim miracles. There have been moments when you felt like you were losing yourself. You adapted to situations, adjusted to people, and tried to fit into spaces that did not always feel right. In doing that, you sometimes forgot what truly mattered to you. But I have not forgotten who you are, and I am guiding you back to yourself, to a place where you feel grounded and at peace. You are allowed to grow, and you are allowed to change. You do not have to stay the same person you were before just to make others comfortable. The growth you are experiencing is necessary, even if it feels uncomfortable at times. It is shaping you into someone who can carry more, understand more, and live with greater clarity. Type I trust you, God, to affirm. What secret did the CIA try to keep hidden about your brain and money? A 7-second ritual that activates wealth-attracting brainwaves instantly. People are using it at home and seeing results in just weeks. Cleared debts, unexpected income, a completely upgraded lifestyle. Scientists say it works by triggering an ancient part of your brain linked to abundance. But this page may disappear soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone forever. There is something important I want you to release right now. It is the fear that you are not doing enough. That fear has been sitting quietly in your heart, making you question your efforts and your progress. But you are doing more than you realize. And you are moving forward, even when it feels slow. Progress is not always visible, but it is happening. I want you to stop measuring your worth based on how much you achieve in a short time. Life is not meant to be rushed, and your journey is not meant to look like anyone else's. What matters is that you are still moving, still trying, and still holding on. That is enough, and it always has been. You have also been carrying the weight of expectations, both your own and those placed on you by others. Those expectations have made you feel like you need to be perfect or always in control. But perfection is not what I ask of you. I ask for your honesty, your willingness, and your heart. There is freedom in letting go of the need to be everything for everyone. You do not have to meet every expectation or fulfill every demand. It is okay to take a step back and focus on what truly matters to you. That does not make you selfish. It makes you aware of your own needs. I see how much you care, and I see how much you give. You have a heart that wants to help, to support, and to make things better for others. But in doing that, you have sometimes forgotten to care for yourself in the same way. Tonight, I am reminding you that you matter too, and your well-being is important. There is something shifting not only around you but within you. Your thoughts are becoming clearer, your emotions are becoming steadier, and your perspective is beginning to change. This shift may feel subtle, but it is powerful. It is preparing you for what is coming next. You are not stuck in your current situation. Even if things look the same on the outside, something is moving beneath the surface. Changes are forming, opportunities are aligning, and paths are opening that you cannot yet see. Trust that this process is unfolding exactly as it should. I know there are things you wish had turned out differently. You look back and wonder what could have been if certain moments had gone another way. But those moments have already shaped you into who you are now. They have taught you, strengthened you, and guided you, even when they felt painful. Let go of the idea that everything should have been perfect. Life is not meant to be flawless, it is meant to be real. And in that reality, you have grown in ways that matter more than perfection ever could. You have become stronger, wiser, and more aware. You are going to see the results of this growth. Not all at once, and not in ways that overwhelm you, but in steady and meaningful ways. You will notice changes in how you think, how you respond, and how you move through your life. Those changes will lead you to better places. I am not asking you to have all the answers tonight. I am asking you to trust that answers will come when they are needed. For now, what matters is that you stay open, stay present, and stay willing to move forward. That is enough to keep you on the path I have set before you. There have been times when you felt like you were walking alone, even when people were around you. You felt misunderstood, unseen, and at times even disconnected from everything around you. That feeling has stayed with you longer than you expected, and it has made you question your place in this world. But I need you to understand that you have never truly been alone, even in those moments. Type, "I believe," to affirm. I have been with you in ways that you did not recognize at the time. In the small moments of comfort, in the sudden calm after a storm of thoughts, and in the quiet strength that helped you keep going, I was there. You may not have seen me clearly, but my presence was always surrounding you. And even now, as you read this, I am still here, steady and constant. You have been searching for a sense of direction, something that tells you that you are moving the right way. You have questioned your choices, your timing, and even your purpose. But I want you to know that your life is not drifting without meaning. Every step you have taken, even the uncertain ones, has been part of a path that is leading you forward. Type 888 to receive abundance. You are not behind, no matter how it feels when you compare yourself to others. Comparison has been one of the things that has quietly taken your peace. It has made you feel like you are not doing enough or not achieving enough. But your journey is not meant to look like anyone else's, and what you are building cannot be measured by someone else's timeline. There is something unique about the way your life is unfolding. It may not be fast, and it may not always be clear, but it is intentional. I am guiding you in a way that is meant specifically for you. That is why certain things did not work out, and that is why certain doors remained closed. You have also been carrying the weight of expectations, trying to meet standards that were not always your own. You have felt the pressure to prove yourself, to show that you are capable, and to make everything work. That pressure has been exhausting, and it has taken away the peace you deserve. I am asking you now to release that pressure and trust that you do not have to prove your worth. What if your entire financial life could change in just 7 seconds? A shocking CIA leak has revealed a brain ritual that's doing exactly that. People are using it daily and reporting debt disappearing, new income, and luxury upgrades. Scientists say it taps into an ancient brain system that controls abundance and financial flow. More and more people believe the results feel almost divine. But this information won't stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Your worth has never been based on what you achieve or how others see you. It has always been within you, steady and unchanging. Even when you doubt yourself, that worth remains. Even when you feel uncertain, that worth does not disappear. There is a part of you that has been waiting for something to change. You have been hoping for a sign, a moment, or a shift that tells you things are getting better. That moment is not always obvious, but it is happening in small ways. It is happening in your thoughts becoming clearer, in your heart becoming calmer, and in your perspective beginning to shift. You are becoming stronger, even if you do not feel it yet. Strength does not always feel powerful. Sometimes it feels quiet and steady. It feels like choosing to keep going when you are tired. It feels like holding on to hope when it feels fragile. I see the effort you put into your life, even when it goes unnoticed by others. I see the way you try, the way you care, and the way you continue even when things are difficult. That effort matters, and it is not wasted. Every step you take is building something, even if you cannot see it yet. There is something important I want you to remember. You do not need to have everything figured out to move forward. You do not need to know every answer or see every outcome. All you need is the willingness to take the next step, even if that step feels small. I am guiding you, even when you feel uncertain. I am placing small moments of clarity in your path, moments that help you see things differently. Pay attention to those moments, because they are not random. They are part of the way I am leading you. You are not stuck, even if it feels that way. You are in a process, and that process is moving forward. It may not be fast, and it may not always be visible, but it is real. Trust that things are changing, even when you cannot see the full picture. Take a moment to breathe, and let this truth settle in your heart. You are not alone, and you are not forgotten. You are being guided, supported, and held in ways that you may not fully understand yet. And that is okay, because understanding will come in time. You move through your responsibilities, your conversations, and your thoughts with a kind of heaviness that stayed with you. You smiled when needed, you spoke when required, but inside you felt tired in a way that rest alone could not fix. I have seen that exhaustion, and I want you to know that I am restoring your strength little by little. Type I trust to affirm. You have been holding on to things that you were never meant to carry for this long. Old disappointments, words that hurt you, and memories that still linger in your mind have taken up space in your heart. You tried to move on, but some of those feelings stayed with you quietly. Tonight, I am asking you to begin releasing those weights, not all at once, but gently, one by one. You do not have to keep reliving what hurt you. You do not have to keep questioning why certain things happened the way they did. Some answers will come later, and some things will simply become lighter with time. What matters now is that you allow yourself to move forward without carrying everything from the past. Type faith to stand strong. I know that trusting again has not been easy for you. You have been careful with your expectations, guarding your heart so that it does not break again. That caution is understandable, but it has also kept you from fully experiencing peace. I am not asking you to trust everything around you. I am asking you to trust me. When you trust me, you do not have to fear every outcome. You do not have to prepare for every disappointment. You can rest in the understanding that whatever comes, you will not face it alone. That is where your peace begins, not in controlling everything, but in knowing you are not by yourself. There is something within you that is ready to grow beyond where you are now. You may feel hesitant, unsure if you are ready for change or if you can handle what comes next. But growth does not happen when everything feels comfortable. It happens when you take small steps forward, even when you feel uncertain. You are stronger than you think, even if your strength feels quiet. You have already overcome things that once felt impossible, and you will continue to overcome what lies ahead. That strength is not fading, it is building, even in the moments when you feel weak. I want you to stop doubting your ability to move forward. Doubt has been whispering in your mind, telling you that you are not ready or that you might fail, but those thoughts are not the truth. You are capable, and you are prepared in ways you may not fully see yet. There is also something important I want you to notice. You have grown more aware of yourself. You understand your feelings more clearly, you recognize what affects you, and you are becoming more mindful of your choices. That awareness is a sign of growth, and it is helping you move in a better direction. Can a 7-second ritual really wipe out debt and attract unlimited wealth? Thousands say it already has. This CIA-leaked brain ritual is helping ordinary people turn financial struggle into real abundance. People are doing it at home and watching money flow into their lives like water. Backed by 4 neuroscience labs, it activates powerful wealth-attracting brainwaves instantly. But this breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone. You are not the same person you were before, even if your life looks similar on the outside. Something within you has shifted, and that shift is leading you towards something better. You may not see the full outcome yet, but you are moving closer to it with every step. I am also bringing new opportunities into your life, even if they have not fully appeared yet. These opportunities will not come with confusion or pressure. They will feel aligned, natural, and right for you. When they arrive, you will recognize them not just with your mind, but with a sense of peace in your heart. Do not rush ahead in search of what is coming. Stay present in where you are now, because this moment is preparing you for what is next. Every step you take now is building the foundation for what is ahead. You have also been learning to let go of things that no longer serve you. This has not been easy, because letting go often comes with uncertainty. But in releasing what is no longer meant for you, you are creating space for something better to enter your life. I want you to trust that what is leaving your life is not being taken away to harm you. It is being removed to protect you and to make room for what truly belongs to you. Even when it feels uncomfortable, there is purpose behind it. Take a moment to breathe deeply and feel the calm that is around you. Let it remind you that you are not alone in this journey. You are being guided, supported, and strengthened, even in ways you cannot always see. Even after everything you have faced, you did not completely close yourself off, and that is something I want you to recognize about yourself. There is still hope within you, even if it feels small at times, and that hope is something I am gently strengthening right now. There were times when you felt like giving up quietly, not in a dramatic way, but in a slow and silent way. You continued doing what you had to do, but inside you felt less certain, less motivated, and less connected to the things that once inspired you. That feeling made you question yourself, wondering if something was wrong with you. But nothing is wrong with you. You have simply been carrying more than your heart was meant to hold without rest. Type, I receive to affirm. You have been strong for a long time, and strength without rest can begin to feel like weakness. That is why I am asking you now to allow yourself to pause, not just physically, but emotionally. You do not always have to push through everything. There is healing in allowing yourself to slow down, to breathe, and to feel without pressure. I know you have been waiting for something to change. You have been hoping for a moment where things begin to feel easier, clearer, and more aligned. That moment is not as far away as you think, but before it fully arrives, there are things within you that need to settle. Your thoughts need to quiet, your heart needs to soften, and your trust needs to rebuild. Type Amen to agree. You have been trying to understand everything at once, but life is not meant to be understood all at once. It unfolds in pieces, in moments, and in small realizations that come over time. Right now, you are in a moment of preparation, even if it does not feel like it. What you are learning and experiencing now is shaping how you will step into what comes next. There is something important I want you to let go of, and that is the idea that you have missed your chance. You have not missed anything that was truly meant for you. What belongs in your life will come at the right time, and nothing that is meant for you will pass you by. This is something you need to hold on to, especially when doubt tries to return. You have also been carrying a quiet fear that things will not work out the way you hope. That fear has made you cautious about expecting too much, because you did not want to feel disappointed again. But I am asking you to open your heart just a little more, because not everything that comes will bring pain. There are moments of peace, joy, and fulfillment that are still ahead of you. You are not walking toward emptiness, you are walking toward something meaningful. Even if the path feels uncertain, it is leading you somewhere that will make sense in time. You may not see the destination yet, but you are moving in the right direction. There have been times when you felt like your efforts were not enough. You looked at what you were doing and wondered if it would ever lead to something greater, but your effort has never been wasted. Every step you have taken, every lesson you have learned, and every moment you have endured is building something within you. You are becoming more resilient, more aware, and more capable than before. These qualities are not always visible, but they are growing inside you, and when the right moment comes, those qualities will guide you in ways you cannot yet imagine. What is the real story behind the 7-second brain technique that is creating new millionaires? A surprising CIA leak has revealed a short brain ritual that helps ordinary people eliminate debt and attract major wealth. With support from 4 neuroscience labs, this simple method practiced at home is turning financial stress into a better life. Homes, cars, and vacations are becoming reality. But the government may remove this information at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. I want you to stop being so hard on yourself. You have been expecting too much from yourself, pushing yourself to be perfect or to always have everything together. But you are human, and it is okay to have moments where you feel uncertain or tired. Those moments do not define you. They are simply part of your journey. You are allowed to rest without feeling guilty. You are allowed to take a step back without feeling like you are falling behind. Rest is not weakness. It is part of your strength. It is what allows you to continue moving forward without losing yourself. There is also something beautiful about the way you have continued to care, even when it would have been easier to become distant. You have kept a sense of compassion within you, even when life tested it. That is something rare, and it is something that will bring good things into your life. You are not forgotten, and you are not overlooked. Even in moments when you feel invisible, I see you. I see your thoughts, your feelings, and your efforts, and I am with you in all of it. For a long time you have been guarding yourself, holding your emotions tightly so you would not feel overwhelmed. But in this moment, I am softening that weight, helping you breathe without fear, even if only for a little while. There have been quiet moments when you felt like you were losing direction, not because you stopped trying, but because nothing seemed to respond the way you hoped. You gave effort, you stayed patient, and yet things did not always move forward. That feeling made you question your path, but I want you to understand that not every season is meant for visible progress. Some seasons are meant for strengthening you within. Type, I am ready to affirm. You have been growing in ways that are not obvious yet. Your patience has deepened, your awareness has sharpened, and your understanding of yourself has expanded. These changes are not small, even if they feel quiet. They are preparing you for something that requires more from you, something that will make sense when it arrives. I know there were moments when you felt unnoticed, as if everything you were doing was being overlooked. You wondered if anyone truly saw your effort, your intention, or your heart. But I have seen every moment, even the ones you thought did not matter. Nothing about your journey has been invisible to me. Type, I believe in God to stand firm. You have also been learning to let go, even when it was difficult. You released things that once felt important, and you stepped away from situations that no longer felt right. That process was not easy, and it left you feeling uncertain at times. But in letting go, you created space for something new, something better aligned with who you are becoming. There is a shift happening in your life, and it is beginning from within. Your thoughts are becoming calmer, your reactions are becoming more measured, and your perspective is changing. You are starting to see things with more clarity, even if it happens slowly. This is not by chance, it is part of your growth. You have been carrying a quiet hope, even when everything around you felt uncertain. That hope did not disappear, even when you felt discouraged. It stayed within you, small but steady, waiting for the right moment to grow stronger. Tonight, I am strengthening that hope, reminding you that it is still alive. I want you to release the idea that everything must happen quickly. You have been feeling pressure to see results, to feel progress, and to understand what is next. But some things take time because they are being built carefully. What is being prepared for you is not meant to be rushed. There is also something important I want you to understand about yourself. You have a resilience that you do not always recognize. You have faced situations that could have broken you, yet you are still here, still trying, and still open to moving forward. That resilience is one of your greatest strengths. You may not always feel strong, but strength is not about feeling powerful all the time. It is about continuing even when you feel uncertain. It is about taking small steps forward even when the path is unclear. And that is exactly what you have been doing. There is something ahead of you that will bring a sense of clarity. It will not come all at once, but in moments that help you understand where you are going. When those moments come, they will feel right, not forced or confusing. That is how you will know you are moving in alignment. I want you to trust that you are not wasting time. Even when it feels like nothing is happening, something is always moving beneath the surface. Changes are forming, opportunities are aligning, and paths are opening, even if you cannot see them yet. You have also been learning to trust yourself more. You are becoming more aware of your instincts, your feelings, and your inner voice. That awareness is guiding you, helping you make better choices and move in a direction that feels right for you. Do not ignore that inner guidance. It is one of the ways I speak to you, quietly leading you toward what is meant for you. The more you listen, the clearer it will become. Take a deep breath and allow yourself to feel this moment fully. You are not alone, and you are not forgotten. You are being guided, supported, and strengthened in ways you may not always see. Do you know why people everywhere are suddenly talking about this 7-second CIA ritual? A brainwave technique that allegedly leaked from the CIA is reportedly changing lives across the globe. Supported by neuroscience, this short 7-second practice is helping everyday people attract money, freedom, and luxury into their lives. If you are seeing this right now, you are lucky because the page might disappear soon. Click the link in the description and comments to discover the secret before it gets removed. There have been times when you felt like you were carrying your life alone. Even when people were around you, you felt like no one truly understood what was happening inside your mind and your heart. That kind of loneliness can be heavy, and it can make everything feel more difficult than it should. But I want you to know that you were never truly alone, not for a single moment. Type, "I trust God," to affirm. I have been present in ways you could not always recognize. In the quiet strength that helped you get through difficult days, in the calm that came after overwhelming thoughts, and in the small moments where you felt even a little bit of peace, I was there. You may not have seen me clearly, but I was always guiding you through those moments. You have been searching for answers, trying to understand why certain things happened the way they did. You have gone over situations again and again, hoping to find clarity or a reason that makes everything make sense. But not everything needs to be understood immediately. Some answers come with time, and some understanding comes through experience. Type faith over fear to stand strong. I want you to stop being so hard on yourself for not having everything figured out. You have been expecting yourself to know what to do, where to go, and how everything will turn out, but life is not meant to be controlled in that way. You are meant to move forward with trust, even when the path is not fully clear. There is something important I want you to feel right now. You are safe in this moment. Even if your future feels uncertain, right now you are held, guided, and protected. Let that truth settle in your heart, because it is something you can return to whenever you feel overwhelmed. You have also been carrying fear about what might happen next. That fear has made you cautious, hesitant to fully step forward or to believe in something better. But fear is not meant to guide your decisions. It is something you can acknowledge, but it does not have to control you. I am asking you to trust that what is ahead of you is not meant to harm you. There are good things coming into your life, even if you cannot see them yet. They will come in ways that feel natural and right, not forced or confusing. When they arrive, you will recognize them by the peace they bring. You are not behind, no matter how it feels when you compare yourself to others. Comparison has been one of the things that has taken your peace without you realizing it. It has made you feel like you are not doing enough or not moving fast enough. But your journey is your own, and it is unfolding exactly as it should. There is a purpose behind your timing, even if it does not match what you expected. You are being prepared in ways that require patience, and that preparation is important. When the right moment comes, you will be ready in a way that you would not have been before. I also want you to recognize how much you have grown. You have learned to handle situations differently, to think more clearly, and to respond with more awareness. These changes may not always feel significant, but they are shaping you into someone stronger and more grounded. You have faced things that once felt overwhelming, and you have made it through them. That is something you should not overlook. It shows that you are capable of handling more than you think, even when it feels difficult. There is something within you that is becoming steadier. Your thoughts are beginning to settle, your emotions are becoming more balanced, and your perspective is shifting. This is part of your growth, and it is leading you toward a place of greater peace. I want you to stop worrying about what you cannot control. There are things that are not in your hands, and trying to control them only brings more stress. Focus on what you can do, and trust that the rest is being taken care of. You are not forgotten, and you are not overlooked. Even in moments when you feel invisible, I see you. I see your effort, your intention, and your heart. And I am with you in all of it. Take a deep breath and let this calm settle into you. You do not have to rush away from this feeling. Let it stay with you for a moment, because it is here to strengthen you. That tension came from trying to hold everything together, trying to make sense of what you could not control. But in this moment, I am easing that tension, helping you feel what it is like to simply be without pressure. There have been times when you felt like you had to be strong all the time. You did not allow yourself to fully feel what was inside because you thought you needed to stay steady for everything and everyone around you. But strength does not mean you never feel tired or overwhelmed. Real strength is allowing yourself to feel and still choosing to move forward with trust. Type, I am not alone to affirm. I know there were moments when you wished someone would truly understand what you were going through. You wanted to be seen without having to explain everything, to be supported without having to ask. That kind of understanding may not have come from people the way you hoped, but it has always been present through me. I have seen every part of your journey, even the parts you kept hidden. What secret did the CIA trying to keep hidden about your brain and money? A 7-second ritual that activates wealth-attracting brainwaves instantly. People are using it at home and seeing results in just weeks. Cleared debts, unexpected income. Scientists say it works by triggering an ancient part of your brain linked to abundance. But this page may disappear soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it's gone forever. You have been trying to find balance, trying to manage your thoughts, your emotions, and your responsibilities all at once. That is not easy, and it has left you feeling stretched in different directions. But you are learning, even through the struggle, how to center yourself and move with more awareness. That learning is important, even if it feels slow. Type peace to receive calm. I want you to release the idea that you must have everything under control. Life is not meant to be perfectly managed, and you are not meant to carry every outcome on your own. There is a natural flow to things, and when you allow yourself to trust, you begin to move with that flow instead of against it. You have also been holding on to certain worries about the future. You have imagined different possibilities, some of them filled with doubt and uncertainty. Those thoughts have taken your focus away from the present moment, where your strength truly is. I'm asking you to bring your attention back to now, because now is where your peace can grow. There is something within you that is becoming more grounded. You are starting to understand yourself better, to recognize what truly matters, and to let go of what does not. That awareness is not always loud, but it is steady. It is guiding you in ways that will become clearer over time. You are not the same person you were before. You have changed through your experiences, through your challenges, and through your reflections. Those changes are shaping you into someone who can handle life with more clarity and confidence. I see the effort you put into becoming better, even when it feels like no one else notices. You try to improve, to understand, and to grow, even when it is difficult. That effort is not wasted. It is building something within you that will support you in the future. There is also something important I want you to remember. You do not need to rush your growth. Growth takes time, and it happens in layers. What you are experiencing now is part of that process, and it is preparing you for what comes next. You have been patient, even when it felt uncomfortable. You have waited for things to make sense, even when the waiting felt long. That patience is not something to overlook. It is one of the reasons you are able to handle what you are going through. I want you to trust that things are moving in your favor, even if you cannot see it clearly yet. There are changes happening that will bring more clarity, more peace, and more direction into your life. These changes will not overwhelm you. They will come in a way that feels right. You are not forgotten, and you are not alone. Even in your quietest moments, I am with you. I am guiding you, supporting you, and helping you move forward. Take a moment to breathe deeply and feel this calm. Let it settle into your heart and remind you that you are safe in this moment. You do not need to rush away from this feeling. Let it stay with you for a while. That strength has carried you far, but it has also left you feeling tired in ways you did not always show. Right now, I am asking you to let that tiredness rest, even if only for a little while. There were days when you felt like you were doing everything right, yet nothing seemed to open up for you. You questioned whether your efforts mattered, whether your patience had meaning, and whether anything would truly change. Those thoughts stayed with you, slowly building doubt, even though you kept going. But I want you to understand that your effort has never been wasted, not even for a moment. Type, I keep going to affirm. You have been stronger than you give yourself credit for. You did not stop when things became difficult, and you did not turn away when things felt uncertain. You stayed, you tried, and you continued moving forward even when you felt unsure. That kind of quiet persistence is something I see clearly, and it is something that matters deeply. There is a part of you that has been searching for confirmation, something that tells you that you are on the right path. You have been looking for clarity, hoping for something that removes your doubts completely. But clarity does not always come all at once. It comes in small understandings, in moments like this, where your heart begins to feel steady again. Type, "Guide me to trust." You have also been holding on to a fear that things might not work out. That fear has been sitting quietly in your thoughts, influencing how you see your future. It has made you cautious, sometimes hesitant to fully believe in something better. But I want you to gently release that fear, because it is not meant to shape your path. You are not moving toward disappointment, even if your past has made you feel that way. You are moving toward something that will make sense in time, something that aligns with the growth you have been experiencing.